Oh, hey, Harold. How's it going?
Hey, Zach. What's up?
How are you?
Pretty good. I was sitting here, I'm sure looking very pensively, but actually I was really trying to figure out where the food smell was coming from.
It does smell good.
It smells really good. Yeah.
So how does it feel to be back in Santa Barbara?
I love Santa Barbara. Feels great to be back. It's one of my favorite places on the planet, honestly. I always enjoy coming back here.
So how many productions have you performed in at OSB now?
Shall we walk and talk a little bit?
Yeah, let's do it.
Drop my sunglasses. I think this is number 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so 2 a long time ago, and then 3 in more recent history.
If your life were an opera, what would the title be?
I'm not sure it would make a very exciting opera, but my title would be let's go with Work Hard, Play Hard.
Love it.
Yeah.
What is your wake-up ritual?
Coffee,
Same.
generally speaking, but it depends on which hat I'm wearing. If I've got my dad hat on, it's try not to hit snooze, make sandwiches, get the kids to school, and then have my coffee. If I'm on the road, it's have my coffee, walk by the water, that kind of stuff.
How about your bedtime ritual?
Bedtime it's pretty much the same no matter where I am. That's when I do a lot of my studying, a lot of my research. I will either study my music or I typically will do a lot of research like on YouTube videos, look at some historical singing, either for myself and something I'm preparing, or maybe I've got a student that's doing something and I look and I say, oh, I wonder what this singer did, or how that singer did it, or what conductor, how they shaped these phrases, or something, whatever.
What's your favorite pop song?
Pop's not really my genre. My 15-year-old daughter listens to it a lot, so I hear a lot of it. I'm more of a rock blues guy, so I don't really have a favorite song, but certainly a favorite genre.
If you're stuck on a desert island and you can only watch one movie, what movie would you watch and never get sick of?
Well, you know when you're flipping through the channels on your TV and there's always certain movies that you come to that you stop when they're on, I would say the one I do that the most with when I see it is Gladiator. I would never say it's my favorite movie, but it seems to be the one I've seen the most, so maybe I'd have to say Gladiator. I don't know.
What is your favorite place to view art?
My knee-jerk reaction to that would always be from the stage, I think. But I would have to say maybe from the wings of the theater, because when you're on stage doing the activity, it's a little bit out of body. You're very focused on what you're doing, and you kind of the rest of the world kind of goes away. So I think standing in the wings, observing the art happening, knowing you're a part of something, being able to step back and just sort of take it in, maybe my favorite place to see art.
I'd have to agree.
Yeah.
So, what's the best thing to happen to you today?
I got out of bed.
What about the worst thing?
Well, we've got our final run through today. I assume that everything's going to go smooth. I'm a little hard on myself and what I expect of myself. So it could be the worst thing that happens today. It could be the best thing that happens today, depending on how rehearsal goes. So maybe we should ask that question again after rehearsal.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's your favorite smell?
Favorite smell? Cooking bacon. That'll always get me out of bed. Bacon.
What was the last piece of content you saw that made you cry?
That's tough. You mean like get choked up or like cry?
Either way.
Either way. There was something about the movie A Star Is Born that came out, was that last year? That just tore me up. Yeah. So I guess probably, at least to my memory, that was the last time.
What is the hardest language for you to sing in?
Czech.
What's the farthest that you've been from home?
Thailand.
Where were you born?
I was born in Long Island, New York.
What is your favorite place in the world?
It'd be really cheesy if I said Santa Barbara, wouldn't it?
If you could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be?
Well, the correct answer, of course, would be my wife, but I've gotten to sing with her a lot already. So I'll pick somebody that I haven't sung with, and somebody historical. Maria Callas.
Love it. What are you listening to right now?
I don't listen to a lot of opera for pleasure. I'm very passionate about opera, but I listen, like I said, to a lot of rock and blues. Wait, let's see what's on my Spotify right now. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, True Lies. There you go.
Can't go wrong.
Yep.
Diamonds or pearls?
Do I have to pick one? Diamonds? I guess.
If you could have dinner tonight with anyone from any point in history, in any place in the world, where would it be and who would it be with?
To be honest, I would love to have dinner with my Papa Meers. He died. I was younger than 16. I was like maybe 12, 13, something like that. And he was a pretty amazing man. And now that I'm like older and an adult, I wish I could have picked his brain about a few more things. Gotten a little more wisdom from him. I would love just to be sitting in his kitchen having dinner with him. That would be the answer.
What's something that you always travel with?
My rapier wit in a bottle of alcohol.
What is your favorite sound?
A cooing baby. There's just something about that.
One thing you can't live without?
Coffee.
What advice would you give to your 26-year-old self?
You can do more than you think you can. Man, it's hard to narrow it down to one thing. There are just so many things, but maybe just one. You can be a better father than you think you can. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. That's great. Thanks, Harold.
Hey, my pleasure. So,
have a great rehearsal.
thanks. It was always fun to talk to you.
Yeah.